It would seem that a new patent has been filed by Nintendo for a handheld device. This is not necessarily confirmation of NX or 3DS or anything like that, but it is certainly better than when individuals, come out of the woodwork with all these rumors. This is something more solidified, even if it is just a patent. Anyways, before I get into the story, I'd just like to note that once again, I have just recently moved into a new place, and I'm still trying to get used to recording the echo and things like that, so please forgive me for that. I will try to work that out in the next month. Bear with me. If it's intolerable, let me know. Other than that, let's jump right into it. So apparently, this patent has been filed in the United States Patent and Trademark Offices. It was spotted by Twitter user ZHugeEX and is a handheld information processing apparatus. The single screen is some sort of touch interface. The unit has built-in speakers that emit sound from the edges of the device, as well as a vibration system to provide a higher sense of immersion. Very similar to a controller, very similar to the Wii U gamepad, but it is much smaller. The thickness direction of the device has been noted. You can kind of see how big it is and the way it looks. You can take a look at each individual photo I am showing on the screen. Several other images have contained in the patent, including and showing one showcasing the game features a button overlay system very similar that what you can see in a cell phone device that allows for text input or the use of a weapon of some kind. You can see once again that image where the individual is running down the pathway with the trees, and you can see the button overlay where it has up, down, left, and right on the screen, A and B on the right side, and the directions on the left side. And then you can also see the weapon select screen. Please select a weapon. It has sword, a hammer, bow and arrow, bombs, and it says decide on the right and stop on the right, which is really weird. But I did want to note that the hammer and itself is a dead giveaway that this is definitely a Zelda kind of theme thing, because the hammer itself looks exactly like the skull hammer from Wind Waker. So definitely control scheme that kind of was designed in mind for Zelda here. So the device itself looks very similar to a flat straight pad. I don't know if it was called Dingo on you can find them on eBay, where they're just one straight flat pad that work as very good emulation screens. The pad itself has a directional pad on the top left corner and a D pad on the bottom right. So you have your circle pad on the top left. Directional pad allows you to go various directions, and the D-pad, which is your standard cross on the bottom left. You have two speakers, one under the D-pad and one under the power button on the right, which is on the bottom right corner. It is very, very, very similar to the Wii U controller. This looks to be almost identical to a 3DS bottom portion only, and it has the double speakers, which is stereo, which I would definitely think that this is more to be the 3DS than to be the controller that would be working with the new NX. Perhaps this is the controller that will link on and off with the NX. I'm not sure. The buttons that are able to be selected are Y, X, B, and A. If you'll notice, there is a distinct lack of shoulder button shown, which makes me very curious, because even on a 3DS, they have shoulder buttons. Perhaps they are just not being noted in the pictures that I'm seeing and things like that. It's kind of odd how this would work, especially considering you can have on-screen selection. Why would you have that if you have these controls also? I don't know, maybe that's backwards compatibility with certain 3DS and Wii U games. Definitely a nice breath of fresh air to have some real confirmation news from the patent office. Hopefully this isn't complete and total bullshit, and this has been backed up and found out to be 100% confirmed true of the patent office. The patent was applied for on June 30th, so it's not that long ago, 2016, and it is, it says the US 2016 019-2067A1. So there you go. There's the information. You can look that up. My news story comes from IGN News. If you guys are interested in more of this, make sure you subscribe to me. Check me out. I try to do news stories like this all the time. Leave me your comments, questions, concerns in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think this is going to be the new 3DS? Do you think this is going to be the NX controller? Or do you think this is going to be a hybrid between both worlds? Let me know in the comments below. And I've been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. As always, good gaming and God bless.